What's going on, YouTube? Hey, it's Glenn, your favorite prospector. I just want to throw up a quick video here. In case you guys are wondering the kind of stuff that I go into to try to find these gold veins, let me show you. Look up the hill behind me. This is a nasty chute that I'm climbing up to get out of where I went into. So you can see 360 behind me, to the side, all that junk. Now if I turn around, yeah, that's the valley floor below. I gotta do this careful because I don't know if you guys can see what I'm standing in, but that's what it looks like behind me. So let me flip this camera around and you can get a little better view. That's the chute that I'm heading up between these little rocks here. I mean, literally I could just about touch both sides here. It's only about 5 feet wide. And I know videos never do justice, so if I stand up straight, I could just about touch. I'm about a foot or so from touching the floor, the ground in front of me. Let me show you. This is why I was being careful, because that is like a 80-degree dip downward. I don't know if you guys can tell just how steep that is. I'll take a shot of off there. So I was just down there. So let's see here. Way over there, right over in there somewhere is where I left the truck. That's one of my claims up there, and I was down looking around down in that area there, and I decided to go up there and clear up around. I went up around the corner here, and I wanted to check out this whole cliff face. This is just crazy. I've got some pictures I'll show up, and you can see right there, I found a mine dump. Unfortunately, the Forest Service cemented it off, so if I go in there, I'm going to break it apart and fix it to go explode that shaft. That huge mine dump. And that goes right into the face of this rock, just kind of at the base of the cliff, and they found a quartz vein. There's all kinds of quartz stringers all through here. It's not really anything, it's not like a good quartz vein that you can follow, but they must have found something, a big solid vein that they took off after. And that's a huge dump pile over there. It's probably 30, 40 feet tall. But there you go, guys. Big old dead tree up there, and yeah. So if you guys are ever wondering, when I talk about get off the couch and get out here and get you some because you're going to get in shape, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I don't recommend anybody coming in here and climbing this kind of crap unless you have a lot of experience doing it, because I've been climbing this kind of crap since I was a kid, and I am fully aware that if I fall, if I can't stop myself, I'm probably gonna die or be so jacked up that hopefully I got some phone service and it don't get destroyed in the fall, so I can call search and rescue to come get me. I put myself in some very dangerous situations, but let me be the dumbass. You guys don't do that. So, unless you want to, but then it's on you. So, don't blame me if you come out here and you fall off one of these cliffs. I don't want your family calling me and say, well, that dumb Glenn redneck prospector got my whoever all riled up. They went out there and fell off of a cliff. So, just be smart, be safe. Do what you are able to do within your physical capability. So, but yeah, this is beautiful. So, I really enjoy this, this kind of stuff here, getting to the top of the world. So, but I'm gonna try to climb the rest of the way up out of here, because I don't want to go clear down and around or back through the craziness that I come through to get in here, because I dropped off some really slick hills. I don't think I can climb back up them, and I don't want to head all the way down to the valley below to go back around. I want to go up there and go explore and see what's up there and over on this side. So all right, guys, one last view of that beautiful valley back there. So hey, get off the couch, get out here, get you some. Do what you can do your best abilities, to your capabilities, but get out here and explore. Even if you're not finding anything, just get out in the nature. Get out here and explore. If you're back east where there's no place to go, find one of them national parks back there, or just save for a family trip and come out west. Come out west and experience all this stuff. There's plenty of places to go looking for gold in all these western states. So do a little research, figure out what's open, where you can go. You can maybe join clubs like Wyoming Prospectors Association, and then you can go out on their claims and do some stuff there. So there's lots of things that you guys can do. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm exploring some new ground here. I've been wanting to come over here for a few weeks, and I thought, today I've got a little sunlight left. The morning part of the day was kind of blown doing other stuff, so Hey, look right here, guys. Remember me telling you there's quartz veins everywhere? Right here, I was talking to you guys and I looked down and here's a nice beautiful quartz stringer in here. Look at that. And it's up in here, and this is what I'm talking about. This stuff is just, it's not a nice solid vein, it's spiderwebbed all through here. I hadn't seen anything up on this rock until I got right here. Looks like there's some more a little bit higher up, but yeah, take a look at that. And these veins over here, they've got some stuff in it that I've never seen before, so I'm gonna have to get Tristan over here with his keen eyes and all of his knowledge, so he can look at this and kind of tell me. And not so much this stuff, but the stuff I found over there around the corner. There was some really crazy stuff in some of them veins I found. So, but yeah, we're up here. So, all right, guys. Sorry I got sidetracked there, man. I didn't mean to keep you around for another, 5 minutes of me jibber jabbering and jaw jacking. But you guys have seen the gold, so you know I'm gonna bring you gold. But sometimes it's not on every video. Sometimes this stuff is more valuable than gold. So. All right, I love y'all, man. I'm so happy that you guys have followed me this far. If I've earned a like on this, man, give me that thumbs up. I enjoy that. That tells me if I'm doing a good job or not. And if I've earned your subscription today, man, welcome to the crew. Welcome to On Point Gold. And yeah, hang with me and let's go explore some stuff. I really want to get into that pit over there, so. I think that's going to happen sometime soon, probably this summer. We're going to dig that opening out, get in there, and see what's back in there. Because if there's a good vein in there, we're going to sample that out. If there's good gold in there, I'm going to drop a claim on it. You know how I do. So let's get to the top of this hill and see what else we can find. Whoo! That was a climb. It wasn't too bad, really. I'm just breathing a little. It is about 9,000 feet up here. Sorry, I'm up in the wind now. I was coming up that draw there. I'll show you that. Yeah, that's where I was just filming, right down in there. Let's see if I can get out there a little more. So I weasel my way up there, and I got up to this point right over here, and I looked over here, and long and behold, what did I see? So I had to weasel my way up to that crack right there and get up here. I mean, we're almost to the top now. The top's like right there, just 5 feet above me. I just hop up and go up there now. So, made the climb. But I want to show you guys this. So, here we are with some more of that quartz. It's not really huge veins. It's just kind of split up a little bit everywhere, but these are some huge pieces that have eroded off here. But you can see where it's really thick and heavy. It's really thick and heavy right through here, and then it just pinches down right there. So these veins are really hard. I mean, if this stuff was running, 10 ounces a ton, I would definitely come up here and dig this out, because there's probably an ounce or two sitting right here in these little rocks. But looking at it, it's not super high grade ore. I could tell. I'm not a geologist, but I've been looking at this rock for long enough in this area and crushed enough of it of different colors, so I kind of understand. So that's a little better. We've got a lot of reds in there. We've got a lot of mineralization in that little piece, but as you can see, it's really narrow. This wider piece is kind of barren. There's a little bit of mineralization in there, but not too much. Sorry if my camera work is bad. I'm trying to keep my balance so I don't fall back down that big crack that I just climbed up. But you can see in here, we've got a little mineralization in here up against our hanging wall, which this would be the hanging wall up here. This is kind of barren, not really. It gets down midway down into here. It gets a little more. That's probably actually where this piece come from. It probably fell out of right there with all that mineralization. But then you go over here, 2 inches, and it's pretty much gone. Like, I don't see it in here anywhere. What do we got back in there? Yeah, see, it's pretty much just some altered country rock. And same thing here. We got this piece here, and it goes up, and then it just like pinches out. But then there's these little stringers that come up through here, and then same thing. They come up here and they pinch out. So it's beautiful. It's really good to look at, but it's definitely not something to prospect. I might take a couple samples at some point. I got a couple rocks off of that pit that I showed you guys down there. I took a couple of what looked like some of the better mineralized rocks there. Sorry, they're in the opposite pocket of the hand I have free. But there again, we're looking at a lot of the kind of the grayish quartz stuff. That's, in my experience up here, it's not been a very high grade ore. So I'm not expecting to see much, but I'm gonna go crush it anyways, because that's what I like to do. I find the rocks, I crush the rocks, and sometimes I get lucky and find gold. Sometimes I just see dirt in the pan. But hey, that's all part of prospecting. So, all right, guys. Well, I know I was gonna sign off before, but I had to jump back on here and show you this because I got distracted, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's show them some more of this cool stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here before I do fall off this damn. Excuse my language. Before I do fall off this very far steep craziness to the bottom. So let's do it. Yep, we're gonna do it. I know you guys are thinking it. You guys are sitting there thinking, you know what? You have not gave that cliff the rock test. Sorry, I'm trying to. I got a very small perch. The rock test. I don't know if you guys can still hear that one going or not. Let's grab another one. Let's find another one. Because that one didn't seem to rock and roll very well. Okay. Rock test. Now, imagine if that was me. That was probably get that sun out of you. Yeah, that was probably, I don't know, 15-pound rock I threw down there. And I think it showed in the video, but you can see it just, like it hit like 3 times and it was at the bottom. That's how far it was, that's how steep it is. So when it touched ground and when it come back in the air, it would drop like 30 feet before it hit ground again. So I'm up a solid 100, 150, 100, 120 feet. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 50. 100, 120 feet. So I'm like, it might be 150 down there to the trees where that rock landed, but all right, man, we did it. We did the rock test off the side of the cliff. I don't know why I haven't never done that, because I always usually do that. I get to the top of the cliff and I roll rocks down. I don't know why. I'm a big kid, that's why. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, I'm gonna get out of here now. I see some more stuff I gotta go check out. So let's go over there and see what's going on.